Lesson 14. Review 2. In this module and Module 1, you've discovered 3 ways to add fractions. To add fractions that have the same denominator, add the numerators and leave the denominator the same. For example, 4/7 plus 2/7 equals 6/7. 2/9 plus 5/9 equals 7/9. And 4/13 plus 8/13 equals 12/13. To add a pair of fractions in which one denominator is a factor of the other, make both denominators the same by increasing the terms of the fraction with the smaller denominator, and then add. For example, to add 1/9 plus 2/3, increase the terms of 2/3 to 6/9. So the result is 7/9. In a similar way, to add 3/16 plus 5/8, increase the terms of 5/8 to 10/16. So the result is 13/16. Finally, to add fractions that both have numerators of 1, add the denominators to find the numerator of the answer, and multiply the denominators to find the denominator. For example, to add 1/2 plus 1/5, add 2 plus 5 equals 7, and multiply 2 times 5 equals 10. Similarly, 1/3 plus 1/8 equals 11/24, and 1/9 plus 1/10 equals 19/90. You've also found 2 ways to subtract fractions. To subtract fractions with the same denominator, subtract the numerators and leave the denominator the same. For example, 8/9 minus 7/9 equals 1/9. 10/11 minus 6/11 equals 4/11, and 15/17 minus 3/17 equals 12/17. And to subtract a pair of fractions where one denominator is a factor of the other, increase the terms of the fraction with the smaller denominator, making the denominators equal, and then subtract. For example, to subtract 7/10 minus 2/5, increase the terms of 2/5 to 4/10, and then subtract 7/10 minus 4/10 equals 3/10. As another example, 11/12 minus 1/2 equals 11/12 minus 6/12, which equals 5/12. In later modules of this course, you discover how to subtract fractions easily when both fractions have numerators of 1. You also discover how to add and subtract any pair of fractions.